Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. I do. Not a rookie, Pat. Do you have AT&T or Verizon? Doesn't help me. I have one bar, and even on the Wi-Fi, I can't get the website up. I'm on Google. And like I'm on the website, but it won't pull up. Like it won't let me log in. I immediately deleted Safari when I got this phone. I hate it. Listen live. Online sound testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Online sound testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, online testing.
Check.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome you tonight on behalf of the Higgins family. Got an excellent property just southeast of town here. It's 179 and a half acres. We got productive cropland. We've got some building sites. We've got a home and outbuildings to offer you tonight, and we're looking forward to a good auction. On behalf of the Halderman companies, so we do appreciate the Higgins family and the opportunity to represent them this evening. If you would like to bid tonight, we do bid by the number system. And I think Riley back here to my left could get you a number if you need one of those. But again, if you want to bid tonight, please get a number so that we can get you registered, and then you can do that. We do offer online bidding at Halderman. In fact, we are just concluding an auction in eastern Indiana right now. It's all online only in Randolph County, Indiana. Sold extremely well this evening, and it's bidding still going on. But we do offer online bidding, and there could be some online bids posted this evening that you may see show up, and our auctioneer will convey those to you. I want to introduce the Halderman Real Estate Services staff working with you tonight. Our two area representatives representing this property. We've got Emily Wildermuth over here to my left and Brett Salyers. Emily and Brett work our western part of Ohio for us. John Kramer is our auctioneer this evening. Rusty Harmeyer will be calling the sale. Up front tonight, we have Emma Thomas, Joe Halderman, Marissa French, Pat Karst will be a ring man. I'm Howard Halderman. I'll be a ring man. Brandon Strobe will be helping you with bids. And then Riley Prosser back here has registered you, and she'll be running one of the computers for you this evening. If at any point, because we've got 8 tracks tonight, you have a question about how to place a combination bid or an individual tracked bid, just grab one of us, and we'll be glad to help you out in executing on that. We're here to help you in any way we can, and if you have any questions about the property, Brett or Emily are your best persons to ask about the property. Again, this auction will give you, the buyers, an opportunity to purchase 179 and a half acres. This property is in Gilead Township, Marrow County, Ohio. We encourage you to consider this property's potential and bid your best price accordingly. Terms tonight are cash, 10% down tonight. The balance will be due at closing. Your purchase is not subject to financing. So if you need financing, you need to have that prearranged or the ability to obtain it later. Possession of the home, the land, and the buildings will be at closing, subject to the tenant's rights. The tenant's rights, basically to the cropland, will conclude upon the harvest of the 2025 crop. No warranties are made as to the condition of the real estate. You're buying everything as is tonight. No environmental audit has been made, nor will one be made, and this sale is subject to all recorded easements. On the real estate taxes, the sellers will pay the real estate taxes for 2024 due in 2025. The buyer shall pay the 25 real estate taxes due in 2026. The farmland is under CAUV. If any changes in usage, obviously, then recoupment will be at the buyer's expense. The buyers will pay the 2025 special assessments. Closing. The closing shall be within 15 days after all mortgage proceeds are ready to be paid out and or all legal documents necessary for closing have been prepared or approved, or May 23rd, 2025, whichever occurs first. The sellers do have the choice to extend this date if necessary. The sellers reserve the right to determine the need for and type of survey provided. If an existing legal description is adequate for marketable title to you as the buyer, no new survey will be completed. If the existing legal description is not sufficient to obtain clear title for you, a survey will be completed, and the cost of that will be paid by the sellers. The sellers will choose the type of survey to be completed and warrant that will be sufficient for providing you marketable title for that parcel. If a survey is completed, bear with me. The purchase price will be adjusted up or down to the exact surveyed acres. So basically, if we survey your parcel tonight and it surveys out a little bit more, a little bit less, you'll pay a little bit more, a little bit less. We basically take your bid price tonight, we divide it by the estimated acres on the sale brochure. We'll come up with a bid price per acre. You'll actually see that on the boards as they post the bids tonight. And then we'll take that bid price per acre times the final surveyed acres when that survey is complete. And again, it'll adjust up or down according to the final surveyed acres. Tract 1 will not be adjusted on a per acre basis due to obviously the home and the outbuildings and the improvements. Zoning and easements. This property is being sold subject to all easements of record. The preliminary certificate of title is posted on the blackboard back here to my left for anyone to review. This property is subject to all state and local zoning ordinances. All mineral rights owned by the sellers will be conveyed to you as the buyers. The farm income. The buyer shall receive a $175 per FSA tillable acre cash rent payment for the 2025 income, which will be credited to you at closing. So tract 3, you will receive $6,200.25. Tract 4 will receive $16,721.25. Tract 5 shall be $1,576.75. Tract 6 shall be $892.50, and Tract 7 will also be $892.50, as will Tract 8. So Tract 6, 7, and 8 will be $892.50 for each of those tracts. Oil income, if applicable, will be paid to the affected buyers as of the date of closing and thereafter. Now, title insurance. We do have Jim Pry, an attorney here for ACS Title, and Jim's over here to my left. He will be doing the title work on this. The sellers will provide an attorney's certificate of title to the purchaser. If a buyer elects to purchase title insurance or a lender's policy, the cost thereof shall be at the buyer's sole expense. If the title is not marketable, then the purchase agreements are null and void prior to closing, and the broker will return the buyer's earnest money. And again, the closings will be taking place at ACS Title. The sellers will provide you a warranty deed at closing. No personal properties included with the real estate. You're buying the bare land, the home and outbuildings, and the standing timber. Haldeman Real Estate Services is representing our sellers only this evening, and we do have our agency disclosure form posted on the board back to my left for anyone to review. All successful bidders must execute purchase agreements exactly as you bid off the farm tonight. Combination bids will not be split into separate purchase agreements by our sellers. We do have very serious sellers, but they do reserve the right to accept or reject any and or all bids. Bid rigging is a federal felony and is prohibited this evening. Tonight, we're going to begin with the individual tracts 1 through 8 as they're listed in the brochure. Then we'll offer the entire 179 acres if you're interested in that, and then any combination you want to put together. And again, if you have questions about what it's going to take to get on 1, 4, 5, 7, just ask us. We'll help you place those combination bids. All bidding tonight is by total dollars, and all bids will remain open until the final announcement the property is sold. You, the market, decides how this property sells tonight. I'm going to turn it over to Rusty. We'll get started with 10 acres. Rusty, take it away.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, the auction's on. Track 1, the house and all the improvements. Tell me, where you gonna be? Give $200,000. If two here and a doer and a $200,000 way. Gonna be two down in $100,000, guys. If $100,000 way. Gonna be one down in the money and $100,000 way. You're gonna be one. You're gonna be one. Somebody give 50 grand. If 50, 60. If 50 bid, you're gonna be $60,000 there. You're gonna be 50 down there, no $60,000 there. You're gonna be 50 bid. You're gonna be 60, 70. If 70, $80,000 there, you got to be 80 down and no $80,000, $90,000 where you got to be $90, $100,000 there, you got to be 1 now 10, 100 now 10, $20,000 where you got to be 120 do it, 110, 20, 30, $130,000 there, you got to be 30, $40,000 there, you got to be 30 bid, you got to be 40, you got to be 40, you got to be 40 now 150. Yep, 160, 150 bid, you got to be $160,000 there, you got to be 50 now, $60,000 there, you got to be 150 bid, 60, post a bid, 150,000. 150 on buyer number. Oh, he's got it hid away there. He's afraid of identity theft. Bid number 509, 509, track 2, guys. 10 acres right there beside the house. Ah, you bet. Where you want to be there? Somebody give me $100,000. There, $100,000. Where you going to be? One down in the money, $100,000 there. Give me 50. Yeah, $50,000 now. 50. Where you going to be? 50 now. $50,000 down in no 50 now. 60. Yeah, 50 bid. You going to be 60 down in no $60,000 there. You going to be 50 now. 60, $60,000 there. You going to be 50 now. 60. Yeah, 50 bid. You going to be 60 down in no $60,000 there. You going to be 50, 60. Post a bid, 50,000, 509. 509's your bidder. Track 3, guys. Track 3, 36 and a half acres. Most of it all tillable, guys. Where you want to be there? Get $300,000. Yep, $300,000 where you gonna be 3 down in a $300,000, $200,000 where you're gonna be 2 down in a $200,000 where you wanna be, guys. Yep, $100,000 and go. Yep, $100,000 where you're gonna be 1 now quarter, 100 now quarter, $25,000 where you're gonna be 100 bid, you're gonna be quarter down in a 25 half. Yep, 1 and a quarter bid, you're gonna be $150,000 there. You're gonna be 25 bid, you're gonna be 150 down in a $150,000 there. You're gonna be quarter now half. Yep, 125 bid, you're gonna be 150,000 now 75. Yep, 150 bid, you're gonna be 75 bid. Maybe now $175,000 there. You're going to be 150 bid. You're going to be 75 bid. Maybe now 175. Did we do it? Now 2. You got to be 2, sir. Yep, 2 now, $200,000 where you're going to be 2 down, 175 in the back. 200 now, quarter. Yep, 2 and a quarter there. You're going to be 20. Maybe now 2 now, quarter there. You're going to be 25. Bam, give me 210. I'll help you all I can. Now 220. Yep, 210 bid. You're going to be $220,000, $30,000 where you're going to be 220, 30, 40. Yep, $240,000 down into 230, 40, 40 now, 50. Yep, $250,000, $60,000 where you're going to be 250 bid. You're going to be 60 down into $60,000 there. You're going to be 60 now. 70. Yep, 60 bid, 70 now, 80. Yep, $280,000 there. You're going to be 80 down on 90 there. $290,000, $300,000 where you're going to be 3 down on 3. Yep, 3 now, 10. Yep, 3, 10, 20. Yep, $320,000 where you're going to be 10 bid. You're going to be 20. You're going to be 20. You're going to be 20 down on 310 bid. You're going to be 20. Post a bid, $310,000. And that bidder number is 499, 499. Track 4, guys, almost 100 acres there, 97.7 acres. Track 4, where you going to be there? Get $500,000. Yep, I down in a $500,000 way. You're going to be $500,000 way. You're going to be 5. I put her right down there on the money. Yep, 5 now, quarter. Yep, 500 quarter there. You're going to be 20, maybe in a 5 and a quarter, now 25 half. Yep, 525 now, half a dollar way. You're going to be 550 there. You're going to be half pat. You're going to be 550. Yep, 500 quarter now, half. Yep, 5 and a quarter there. You're going to be $550,000 there. You're going to be 5 quarter now, half. John, did you get 5 and a quarter? No. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you did. Pat, you're 500 now, quarter. Yep, 500 now, quarter there. You're going to be 20, baby, and a 5 quarter now, half. Now, 5 and a half, Pat. Yep, 550 there. You're going to be 520, 5 bid. You're going to be $550,000 there. You're going to be 550. Now 75. Yep, 550, 75. Yep, 550 bid. Give me $75,000 way. You're going to be 75 in a 550 bid. You're going to be 75. Did we do it? 550, 75. Post a bid, $550,000. That bidder number is 518, 518. Track 5, guys. Track 5. Oh, you bet. Almost 10 acres there right along the road. Where do you want to be there? How much? Give me $100,000. Yep, $100,000 way. You got to be 1 down in the money, no $75,000 there. Give me 50. Yep, $50,000 way. You're going to be 50 now. 60. Yep, 50 bid. You're going to be 60 down in no $60,000 there. You're going to be 50 now. 60. Yep, 50 bid. You're going to be 60 down in no $60,000 there. You're going to be 50 now. 60 down, $60,000 there. You're going to be 50 bid. You want to be $60,000. Did we do it? Post a bid, 50,000. 492, 492. Track 6, guys. 5 acres right there along the road. Oh, you bet. What do you want to do there? Track 6. How much? Tell me. Get $50,000. Yep, $40,000 way. You're going to be 40 down in a $30,000 way. You're going to be 30. You're going to be 30. Give me 20 grand. 20. Now 5. Yep, 20, 25, $25,000 way. You're going to be 20 down in a $25,000 way. You're going to be 20 bid. You're going to be buying. You're going to be buying. You're going to be 25. Yep, 20 down in a $25,000 way. You're going to be 20 bid. You want to be buying. You're going to be buying. You're going to be buying. You're going to be 25. Post a bid, 20 grand. 506. 506, 506. Track 7, same deal, guys. 5.2 acres right there beside it. Yep, 25 and go. Yep, $25,000 way. You gotta be $30,000 way. You gotta be 25 bid. You gotta be 30. You gotta be 30. You gotta be 30 down and a $30,000. 25, 30. Yep, 25 bid. You gotta be 30 down and a $30,000 way. You gotta be 25, 30, 35. Yep, $35,000 way. You gotta be 30 bid. You gotta be buying. You gotta be buying. You gotta be $35,000 down and a $35,000 way. You gotta be 30, 35. Did we do it? 30, 35. Post a bid, 30 grand. We're going to put that one on number 500. 500. And track 8, another 5.2 acre track there. Yep, 25 and go. Now 30. Yep, 25, $30,000 way. You gotta be 30 down and a $30,000 way. You gotta be 25, 30. Yep, 25, 30, 30 now, $5,000 way. You gotta be 30 bid. You gotta be 30 by bid and by bid. No, $35,000 there. You gotta be 30, 35. Yep, 30 now, $5,000 way. You gotta be 30 down and a 35, 35, $35,000. Did we do it? Post a bid, 30 grand. 500, 500. Well, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, on the 8 individual tracks, we've got $1,190,000 offered. Anybody interested in buying the whole farm? Keeping it all together? Anybody give me $1.3 million on the whole farm? Anybody interested in the whole? Yep. $1.3 million, now 4. Yep, $1,300,000, $400,000 way. Give me $1.3 million now 4. Yep, $1,300,000 big. Give me $1,400,000 way. Give me pull down into 400. Give me $1,350,000. $1.3 million. Yeah, $1,300,000 big. Give me $350,000 there. You give me 50 down at $1,350,000 where you're gonna be $350,000. $1.3 now 50. Post a bid, $1.3 million. 504, 504. Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, you get the opportunity to buy the farm the way you would like to see it sell. If you're interested in 1 and 2 together, 1 and 4 together, 4 and 6 together, however you want to buy the farm, grab one of the guys, gals, let them know what you're interested in. They'll be more than happy to help you figure out where you need to be to get your bid on the board. Emma. Track 7 and 8 together. 70,000. Bidder 202. 202. Now watch Joe work his magic. And there we can see that combo A, that sale, those dollars add up to $1.2 million. Howard, what do you got?
Let me help you out.
Okay.
3 and 4.
Tracks 3 and 4, Joe.
$1 million even.
$1 million even. 518 is your bidder. 518. So now you can see combo A lit up in red. That's our high bid right now at $1,340,000. Give me $1.4 million on the whole. Whole farm goes to $1.4 million. Bidder 504. Yes, Pat. Yes. 75,000. That bidder number 500. Internet, you're out on that 7 and 8 combo. John? 7 and 8? 80,000. Now 85. Yep, 80, 85, 85, $85,000, 80 now, $5,000 on 7 and 8, 85,000. Yep, 80, 85. Yep, 80 now, 7 and 8. I've got 80,000. Give me 85. 85. Yep, 85. Now 90, John. Yep, 85, 90, now 95. Yep, 90, 95, $95,000 way. You gonna be 90 bid, $95,000 way. You gonna be 90, 95. Post a bid, 90,000. 498, 498, your bidder. Yes, Emma. Track 3 goes to 325,000, and that bidder number 206. 206. Pat. Track 5. 60,000. 496. 496. Bidder 492, you're out on track 5. So our high money, guys, our high money's in the whole farm at $1.4 million. You can see combo A, There's $1,370,000 in that combo with the prices that it has at this time. So we'll take an increase on it. Yes, Brandon.
So tracks 3 through 8.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 3 through 8. 1,205,000. Bidder number 507.
Rusty.
Yes, sir.
Track 4.
Track 4.
725.
725,000.
518.
Bidder 518. Emma. Track 2. 85,000. Bidder 209. Pat, you're out. Yes, ma'am. Track 6. 25,000. Bidder 201. John. Track 1. 160,000. Now 170. Yeah, 160 now 70 on track 1. I got 160 now 70. $170,000 way. You gotta be 160 bid. Give me 170 now 80. 180 John. $180,000 way. You gotta be 170 bid. You gotta be 180 down and all. $180,000 way. You gotta be 170 80. Yeah, 170. Is he bringing a single shot? Go hunting with 170 80. 170 now 80. Post to bid. 170,000. 509. 170,000. 509. Now you can see, ladies and gentlemen, Combo B is our high money at $1,460,000. Whole farm go to $1,005,000. Whole farm, $1,005,000. Bidder number? 494. 494. Whole farm, $1,005,000. 494. Yes, sir.
Tracks
3 through 8. 1,003,000. $1,003,000. Yeah, $1,003,000. There you're gonna be $25,000 million. $1,003,000. Yeah, $1,003,000 half. $1,003,050. There you're gonna be $1,350,000 way. You're gonna be quarter bid. Give me half 75. Yeah, $1,375,000. $1,400,000 now $1,400,000 way. You're gonna be pulled down into $4 now $400,000 way. You're gonna be $1,375,000 bid. Give me $1,400,000. Yeah, $1,400,000 way. You're gonna be pulled down into $400,000 way. You're gonna be $1,375,000 4. Yeah, $1,400,000 way. You're gonna be pulled down into $400 down, quarter, now half, yeah, $1,400,000 quarter, $1,450,000 where you're going to be $450,000 there. You're going to be quarter bid, give me half, yeah, half now, $450,000, 4 1/4 bid, $1,450,000. $1,450,000, $1,425,000 there. You're going to be $1,450,000, 75, $1,500,000, yeah, $1,500,000 way. You're going to be paid down in $1,500,000. $1,500,000, yeah, $1,475,000, $1,500,000 now, quarter now, half, yeah, $1,550,000 there. You can be $5 now, quarter bid, give me $5 now, half, yeah, $1,550,000 there. You can be half now, half a dollar way. You can be $1,550,000, $1,550,000. $1,550,000, 75, $1,600,000, yeah, $1,600,000 way. You gotta be $1,600,000 way. You gotta be sick down into $600,000, $1,600,000, $1,575,000, 6. Post to bid, $1,575,000, bidder 507, 507. Now you can see, ladies and gentlemen, Combo B. Combo B's our high money at $1,830,000. John, give me $1,009,000 on the whole farm. Hey, Pat. Track 2 goes to $90,000. Bidder number? 509. 509. Yes, Emma. Track 3. $360,000. Bidder 206. John, how you getting along with your work there on the whole farm? Well, okay. I got all the confidence in the world. Hey, I take $1,850,000 on a quick deal. Combo B's our high money, guys. Combo B. Yes, sir.
1,006,000 on 3 through 8.
3 through 8. $1,600,000. Brandon, I need 6 1/4. $1,625,000. $1,600,000 bid. Give me $1,625,000. Yeah, $1,600,000 bid. Give me $1,625,000. Where you give me 20 by beer and $1,600,000 quarter now half. Yeah, $1,650,000 now 75 now 7. Yeah, $1,700,000 way. You give me some data to $700,000 way. You gonna be $675,000,7. Yeah, $1,700,000. You got a good idea? Just go on with it. Yeah, $1,700,000 way. You're gonna be $675,000 bid. You're gonna be $1,700,000 way. You're gonna be $1,675,000,7. Post a bid, $1,675,507. $1,675,000 bidder 507. Hey Emma, track 3, $370,000. Bidder 200. Bidder 200. Combo B is our high money, guys. Combo B. Any other increase, guys? Any other increase on an individual track? Any combination that you're interested in, whether it's on the board or a new one, or we'll take an increase on the whole farm. Yes, Pat? 6 goes to 30,000. Bidder number? 506. 506. Track 6, 30,000, 506. Yes, Emma. Track 3, 375,000. Bidder 206. 206. Track 4, 750,000. 517. 517's your bidder. Combo B, guys, Combo B is our high money at $1,935,000. Don't be afraid to raise your bid. Even though it maybe doesn't get you in a winning combination, you never know. Who else is out there that's interested? That yes, ma'am. Track 3, 380,000. Bidder 200. Bidder 200. Anybody else? Anybody else? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've got outstanding news. Because if you come here tonight to buy a farm, you're in the right place. Because I was just told that when you all are done, the farm is going to sell tonight, okay? So, your farm is going to sell tonight. So if you want to be an owner, make sure your number is up there with the high money. Yes, Emma. Track 3, 385,000. Bidder 206. Track 7 and 8 together, Joe. 100,000. Now 10, 20, internet, you got to be 120, 110 bid, you got to be $120,000 there, you got to be 20 now, $20,000 where you got to be 110, 20. Posted did, Joe, 110,000. John, who's your bidder? 498. 498, your bidder. Great opportunity here, guys. Great opportunity. And whenever you're done, the farm is going to sell. The farm is going to sell. Patrick, track 175,000. Give me 180 on track 1. 180, 85, yeah, 180, 85, $85,000, 180 big, give me $185,000 big, give me 180, 85, yeah, 180 big, give me 85, post a bid, 180,000, 509, 509, track 8, 35,000, bidder 500, track 5, 65,000, bidder 500. Bidder 500. Emma, track 3, 390,000, bidder 200. Internet, you need to load a bigger gun and take bigger bites. Track 7 and 8, 115,000, bidder 202. 202. 498 is out on tracks 7 and 8. Once again, guys, don't be afraid to put a bid on the board. Maybe it's not a winning combination, but there might be somebody else out there that's interested in a track or a combination of tracks that working together might be able to get you in a winning combination. So nothing bad's going to happen about putting a bid on the board. Combo B is still our high money, guys. Combo B. Patrick, track 8, nope, track 4, 800,000, 517. Track 4, 800,000, bidder 517. Emma, track 3, 395,000, bidder 206. Bidder 206. Yes, Pat. Or Howard. Track 4. 900,000. Bidder number. Well, I know. 518. 518. Emma. Track 7 and 8. 120,000. Bidder 200. Bidder 200. So our individual tracks, guys, are just a couple $100,000 out of taking the lead. Combo B is still our high money.
So, Rusty, Combo C is the second best combo.
Combo C is second best at $1,780,000
We need about 200,000 total.
to get us over the hump.
Rusty got some work for you.
All right, I like work.
Number 7 individually.
Track 7, 50,000. Bidder number 498.
Track number 8.
Track 8,
50,000.
50,000. Bidder 498. Bidder 498. Emma, track 3, 405,000. Bidder 200. Bidder 200. Track 7, 55,000. Bidder number 498. Give me on track 7. I got 55. Give me 60. Yeah, $60,000. There you're gonna be 55 bid. Give me 60 now. 65. Yeah, 65,000. Where you gonna be 60 now? 65. Yeah, 60 bid. Give me 65. Did we do it? Yeah, 65. Yeah, 60 bid. 65. Post to bid 60,000. Bidder number 498. 498. Pat, track 6. 35,000 on track 6. 35, 40. Hit $40,000 way. Give me 35 bid. Give me 40, 40 now. $40,000. 506. You're out. Get $40,000. Hit $35,000 there. Give me 40, 40 now. 40. Post to bid. 35,000. Bidder number 506. Well, no wonder he wouldn't bid again. Well, you know, you never know till you ask. Combo B is still our high money. Combo C is second best, and our individual tracks are just behind Combo C.
Rusty.
Yes, sir.
Track 4.
Track 4, 950.
518.
Bidder 518. That a good. That away. Now we're right at $100,000, guys. Combo C and our individual tracks just $100,000 out of the lead. Put your best bid on the board, guys. Don't be afraid to put your best bid on the board. Anybody else? Anybody else? Tracks 3 through 8. Now $1,725,000. Now $750,000. $1,725,000, $1,750,000 way. You gotta be quarter down half. $750,000. If he didn't want it, you wouldn't either, sir. Give me $1,750,000. $1,725,000 there. You gotta be $1,750,000 there. You gotta be $50,000 there. You gotta be $1,750,000. Post a bid $1,725,000. Bidder 507. 507. The farm is going to sell tonight, Howard. The farm is going to sell tonight. Whenever these good people get tired and want to go home, we're going to sell the farm. But we got the building rented all night. I promise I'll have you home in time in the morning to milk. Hope you milked before you came tonight because it might be here a while. No, just kidding, guys. When you're done, we're going to be. And the farm is going to be selling tonight. The farm is going to be selling tonight. Any other increase, guys? Any other increase on an individual track? Any combinations that's on the board or a new combination that you want to put on the board? Or we'll still take a bid on the whole farm. John, you got anything to report? Out of way. Patrick, you got anything to report? Emma, you got anything to report? No. Howard, you got anything to report? Anybody else, guys? When you're done, we're going to be. We don't start a clock. Yes, ma'am. Track 3. 450,000. Bidder 200. Bidder 200. Now we're loading the gun and firing a big shot. Combo C still about 100,000 behind, guys. Combo B is our high money. John, track 8, 60,000. Bidder 500. 498, you're out. You'll be 65,000. 60 bid on track 8. 60 now, 65. Yeah, 65,000 way. You gonna be 60 now, 65,000 down to 65,000 there. You gonna be 60 bid 5. Yeah, 65,000 way. You gonna be 60 now, 65,000 over down there. You gonna be 60 bid, give me 65. Post to bid 60,000. Bidder 500. Emma, track 7 and 8. 130,000. Bidder 200. Bidder 200. Anybody else? Anybody else? Once in a lifetime opportunity, guys, and tonight is your night. When you're done, we're going to be, and the farm is going to be selling. Yes, Howard. Whole farm. $2 million. Bidder number? 504. 504. Brandon, give me $1.8 million on track 3 through 8. Whole farm's in the lead, guys. Pat? Track 7 and 8, 135,000. Bidder number 500. Pat, give me 190,000 on track 1. That'll get combo B back in the lead. I understand, but the whole farm's in the lead. Yes, Emma. 7 and 8. 140. Give me 145 on 7 and 8, sir. Give me 140 now and 45. Yep, 45, $145,000 way. Give me 140 bid. Give me 45,000, $140 now pine. Post to bid, 140,000. Bidder 200. Bidder 200. Sir, track 1, 190,000. Bidder 509. Now give me 2,025,000 on the whole. Whole farm goes to 2,025,000. Bidder 504. Bidder 504. Go 1,750,000 on 3 through 8. Whole Farms in the lead, guys. 2,025,000. Whole Farms in the lead. Track 2, 95,000. Bidder 509. Track 1 goes to 210,000. Bidder 509. Yes, Emma. Track 3, 475,000. Bidder 200. Track 7 and 8, 150,000. Bidder 202. John. Track 5, 75,000. 496. 496. Give me 2,050,000 on the whole. 2,050,000 on the whole. Yeah, he'll do that. I should ask him for 5 million, Howard. 2,050,000. Bidder 504. Huh? 7 and 8. 160,000. Bidder 200. Brandon, 1,750,000 on 3 through 8. Whole Farms in the lead, guys. 2,050,000. Combo B is our next best at 2,030,000. John. Track 8, 70,000. Bidder number 498. 498, your bidder. Any further interest, guys? Any further interest? Yes, Emma. Track 3, 500,000. Bidder 200. Bidder 200. Pat. Track 1, 235,000. Bidder 509. Bidder 509. That brings combo B into the lead. Whole Farm 2,075,000. Whole Farm goes to 2,075,000. Bidder 504. Anybody else? Anybody else? Whole Farm's in the lead. Yes, sir. New combo. Tracks 3 through 6, Joe. 1,590,000. Bidder number 507. 507. That gets Combo C in the lead. Whole farm go to 2,100,000. Whole farm 2,100,000. Bidder 504. Bidder 504. Track 6. 40,000. 508. 508. Whole farm's in the lead, guys, at 2,100,000. Combo C is our next best at 2,080,000. Combo B is our third best at 2,055,000. Anybody else? Anybody else? Yes, Emma. Track 6, 45,000. Bidder 200. Bidder 200. Yes, John. Track 6 goes to 50,000. Bidder number 508. 508. Any other interest, guys? Any other increase? Yes, Pat. Track 2, 125,000. Bidder 509. Bidder 509. That gets Combo C. Combo C in the lead. Go to 2,125,000 on the whole. Yep. Whole farm goes to 2,125,000. Bidder 504. Pat. Track 5, 85,000. 517. 517. Emma. Track 6, 60,000. Bidder 200. Bidder 200. John, you're out on track 6. Whole farm's in the lead, guys. Whole farm's in the lead. Combo D is our second best combo, followed closely behind Combo C. Combo C is third best. Pat. Track 1, 255,000. Bidder 209. 509. 509. I'm sorry. 509 is your bidder. That makes Combo D in the lead. Whole farm goes to 2,150,000. Thank you. Whole farm 2,150,000. Bidder 504. Any other increase, guys? Any other increase? Yes, sir. Track 2 goes to 145,000. Bidder 509. Whole farm goes to 2,175,000. Whole farm 2,175,000. Bidder 504. 504. Combo D is our second best combo. Combo D. Emma, track 3, 525,000, bidder 200. That brings combo D back in the lead. Whole farm goes to 2.2 million, 504. 2.2 million, 504 on the whole. Combo D's our second best, guys. Combo D. Any further increase? Any further increase, guys? Any further increase on an individual track? Combinations that's on the board or a new combination? Whole farm is in the lead. Yeah. Emma, track 6, 70,000, bidder 200. Bidder 200. Anybody else, guys? When you're done, we're going to be. And the farm will be selling tonight. Daddy always says you get one chance in a lifetime to buy the farm next door, and tonight is your night. When you're done, we're going to be. And the farm will be selling tonight. Will be selling tonight. Yes, Emma. 7 and 8. 165,000. Bidder 200. Bidder 200. Anybody else? Anybody else? Emma, track 3, 540,000, bidder 200. Whole farm goes to 2,225,000 2.25. Whole farm 2,225,000, bidder 504. $2,225,000. Whole farm bidder 504. John, track 7, 70,000. 508. 508. Anybody else? Combo D is our second best combo. Emma, track 3, 550,000, bidder 200. Bidder 200. Pat, track 1, 265,000, bidder 509. Whole farm goes to 2,250,000. Of course, he says. 2,250,000 on the whole, bidder 504. I'm going to ask him for $5 million the next time just to see if he's paying attention. I bet he'll notice. Anybody else, guys? Sir. New combo, Joe.
So
3, 4, and 5. 1,610,000. Bidder 507. Bidder 507. And that gets combo D back in the lead. Whole farm goes to 2,275,000. Yes, sir. 2,275,000 on the whole. Bidder 504. Emma, track 3. 575,000. Bidder 200. Bidder 200. Combo C is our, no, it's not. No, it's not. Don't pay no attention to the guy in the hat. Combo D, still the second best at 2,255,000. Combo D, second best. Whole farm is in the lead. Anybody else? Now's the time, guys. I don't want anybody to go home and join the Wished I Coulda Shoulda Club. Tomorrow morning is going to be too late. Whole farm's in the lead. Any other increase? Any other increase on an individual? 7 and 8 goes to 175,000. Bidder number 200. Track 3, 600,000. Bidder 200. That gets combo F in the lead. Whole farm 2.3 million. Whole farm 2.3 million, 504. Anybody else? Anybody else? Guys, I don't want to keep you here any longer than we need to. You've been a great crowd, and we certainly appreciate all the interest in the farm. But we're going to the bank. Now's the time, guys. Emma, online bidders, get your best bid in, guys. Patrick? John, you got anything to report? They have. They have. Yes, Emma. Track 3, 625,000. Bidder 200. That gets combo F in the lead. Whole farm. Give me 2,350,000. Put a little buckshot his way. All right, 2,325,000. 2,325,000. Whole farm. 504. Never know till you ask. Next time I'll get 5 million. He won't notice. He won't notice. I know. He's got his guard up now. Yes, Pat. Track 1, 280,000. Bidder 509. Now, 2,350,000. I think we did drop that little hint. All right, 2,350,000 on the whole. 2,350,000 on the whole farm. Bidder 504. Joe. Whole farm, 2,350,000. Bidder 504. Anybody else, guys? Anybody else? I want to give everybody every opportunity, but I don't want to keep you here any longer than we need to. Pat, got anything to report? Emma, Track 6, 80,000. Bidder 200. Combo F is our second best. Combo F. Track 1, 300,000. 509. 2,375,000. Whole farm, 2,375,000. Bidder 504. He's on to me though, Howard. He's on to me. Brandon, you got anything to report? Okay. Emma, track 3, 640,000. Bidder 200. We're tied. Whole farm was there first, guys. Whole farm still in the lead. How? Yes, John. Track 7, 80,000. 498. 498. Pat. Track 2 goes to 150,000. Bidder 509. 2.4 million on the whole. John, track 5, 90,000. 508. 508. Whole farm goes to 2,400,000. Bidder 504. Combo F is our second best, guys. Combo F is our second best. Emma, track 6, 85,000. Bidder 200. Emma, track 3, 650,000. Bidder 200. Give me 2,450,000. Shoot a little buckshot their way. We're tied. Yeah, whole farm still in the lead. Whole farm still in the lead. We're tied. He already knows what color he's going to paint his bedroom. Hey, John, or Brandon. Track 4, 955,000. 507. 507. Now shoot a little buckshot his way. 2,450,000. Shut the gate on him. Okay. 2,410,000 on the whole. Bidder 504. Now you left the gate standing wide open. Whole farm's in the lead. 2,410,000. Bidder 504. Combo F is our second best at 2,405,000. Emma, 7 and 8. 180,000. Bidder 200. Just tied it. Whole farm still in the lead. Whole farm still in the lead. The whole farm's in the lead, guys. Any further increase? Any further increase? Anybody else? John, you got anything to report? Whole farm's in the lead, guys. They were there first. Combo F is tied, but the whole farm has the high bid. Track 7, 85,498. That didn't help. Pat? Track 5, 95,517. That got Combo F in the lead. 2,420,000 on the whole. 2,420,000 on the whole. 504. Emma? Track 7 and 8. 185,000. 202. 202. That ties it. Whole farm was there first, guys. Whole farm's in the lead. Track 5 goes to 100,000, 517. 2,430,000. Whole farm, 2,430,000. 2,430,000 on the whole, bidder 504. Emma, 7 and 8. 190,000, bidder 200. That ties it. Whole farm still in the lead. Whole farm still in the lead. Yes. Track 3. 655,000, bidder 200. That brings Combo F to the lead. 2,440,000. Whole farm, 2,440,000, bidder 504. Whole farm's in the lead, guys. Whole farm's in the lead. Yes, Brandon. Track 4. 965,000, bidder 507. 2,450,000. Whole farm, 2,450,000. 504 is your bidder. 2,450,000, bidder 504. Track 4, 970,000, bidder 507. 507. That just ties it now. Whole farm was there first. They hold the bid. They hold the bid. Anybody else? Anybody else? John? Track 7, 90,000, 498. Emma? Track 6, 90,000, bidder 200. 2,460,000 on the whole. Combo F is our high money. Combo F. John. Track 5 goes to 105, 508. Anybody else? Combo F. Combo F's our high money. Sir? Track 4, 980,000. Now 85. Yep, 980 bid. Give me 85. 85 now 990. Yep, $990,000 way. You're gonna be 990 now. $990,000 down here to $990,000 way. You're gonna be 990. Yep, 985 bid. Give me $990,000 there. You're gonna be 90 now. 90 now. $90,000. 985. 90. Post to bid. 985. 507. 507. Any further interest? Pat or Howard? Combo B. 3 through 8. 2,050,000. 504. 504. That brings Combo B to the lead. Combo F, you're 30,000 out of the lead. Combo F is our second best. Combo B is our high money at 2,500,000. Tracks 3 through 8, 2,050,000. Bidder 504 holds that bid. Track 1 at 300,000. Bidder 509 holds the bid. Track 2 at 150,000, bidder 509 holds that bid. Anybody else? Anybody else? Any other increase, guys? Any other increase? Emma? Track 3, 665,000, bidder 200. Hey, what? Track 4, $1,005,000. $1,005,000, bidder 507. That brings Combo F into the lead. Tracks 3 through 8, 2,075,000, bidder 504. Bidder 504. Anybody else, guys? Combo B is our high money at 2,525,000. Track 7, 100,000. 498. 498. Anybody else, guys? Now's the time. Now's the time. Don't go home and join the Wishtah Coulda Shoulda Club. Now's the time. Combo B's are high money. Tracks 3 through 8, current bids $2,075,000. Bidder 504 holds the bid. Yes, Emma. Track 3, $675,000. Bidder 200. Bidder 200. Combo B is still our high money. Track 1 at $300,000. Bidder 509. Track 2, $150,000. Bidder 509. Combo F, second best. Need a raise of $15,000 to get that combo back in the lead. Sir. Track 4, $1,020,000. Bidder 507. Track 4, $1,020,000. Bidder 507. That brings combo F back to the front. Tracks 3 through 8, Joe, $2,100,000. Bidder 504. Bidder 504. Anybody else? Anybody else? Any further increase, guys? Any further increase? Brandon, how you getting along with your work? Internet, any further increase? Now's the time, guys. We're going to the bank. Track 3, $680,000. Bidder 200. Still short. Combo F, 20,000 out of the lead, guys. Anybody else? Anybody else? Pat, you got anything to report? Well, ask him nice. Anybody else, guys? Now's the time. John, why don't you make your way up here? Any further increase, guys? Any further increase on an individual track? Combination of tracks? We'll still take an increase on the whole farm. Emma? 690, track 3, bidder 200. Still short. Be quick, internet. Yes. Track 4, $1,030,000. Bidder 507. Bidder 507. 2,110,000 on tracks 3 through 8. No, he hadn't done that yet. Yeah, we need to be 2,110,000 to get Combo B back in the lead. Three through eight, 2,110,000. Bidder 504. Now Combo B's in the lead. Brandon. Track 4, 1,035,000. Bidder 507. That just ties it, guys. Combo B was there first. Combo B was there first. Internet, any further increase? Any further increase? Track 3 goes to 695,000. Bidder 200. Bidder 200. That brings Combo F. Combo F back to the front. Yes, John. Track 7. 105,000. 498. The individual tracks are tied now with Combo F. Combo F was there first, John. Combo F was there first. Tracks 3 through 8, 2,120,000 will get Combo B in the lead. Yes, sir. New combo in F. Tracks 4 and 5. 1,150,000. Bidder 504. Bidder 504. Combo F is still in the lead, just got a different combination. Combo A is our next best, and the individual tracks would be next best at 2,565,000. So either the individual tracks or Combo A, we need a $15,000 raise to get you guys back in the lead. So if nothing else changes, tracks 7 and 8, current bid's 190,000 and bidder 200 holds that bid. Tracks 4 and 5, current bid's 1,150,000 and 504 holds that bid. Track 1 at 300, 509 holds the bid. Track 2, 150,000, bidder 509 holds that bid. Track 3, 695,000 and bidder 200 holds the bid. Track 6 at 90,000, bidder 200 holds that bid. Any other increase? Any other increase? John? Track 7. 110,000. Bidder 498. Combo F is still in the lead. Brandon, anything to report? Patrick, anything to report? Anybody else? Any other increase, guys? Now's the time. All right. John, I think you got something to tell everybody.
What?
Well, yep. 7 and 8. Bidder 200. Bidder 200. You are out. Bidder 200. You are out on 7 and 8. I know. He wasn't expecting you, see. He was watching for me, but he wasn't expecting you. Bidder 200. Internet bidder. You are out on 7 and 8. The individual tracks, 7 and 8, was 195,000. Internet, you got to be 200,000 on track 7 and 8. Seven and 8 goes to 200,000. Bidder 200. Bidder 200. You got him gun shy now, Howard. He wasn't even bidding on 7 and 8. Yes, sir, Brandon. Tracks 4 and 5. 1,155,160. Hit 1,160, 65, 70. Hit 1,070 now, 75, 80. Hit 1,180 now, 85, 90. $1,190,000 way. You're gonna be 90 now, 90,190 now, 1,095 2. Hit $1,200,000 way. You're gonna be 2 now, 510. Hit $210,000 way. You're gonna be 205 bid. You're gonna be 10. You're gonna be 10, 2,010. Hit $1,210,000 way. You're gonna be 10 down to 10,210. $1,210,000. Yep, $1,205,000 down in $5,000, $210 now, $210,000 way. You're gonna be $215 now, $1,220,000. Yep, $1,220,000 way. You're gonna be 20 down in 2 now, 20 down, 25, 30. Yep, $1,230,000, 40 now, $250. Yep, $2,250,000 way. $1,250 now, 60. $1,270,000. Yep, $1,260 now, $70,000 way. You're gonna be $270,000 way. $1,260 now, 70. Yep, $1,260 bid. You got to be $1,270,000. $1,260,000. $1,270,000. It's like checkers every other jump. $1,270,000. Yeah, $1,260,000 way. You got to be $270,000 there. You got to be 70 now. $70,000 way. You got to be $260,000. Post a bid, $1,260,507. 507. Combo F is our high money. Combo F. Yeah. I know. He could still go $5 million on the hole, and I would not hold it against him. Anybody else, guys? Anybody else? He's track 3 online. Track 3's got the bid. It's down to those guys. No pressure, but it's all on you. And you've been with me a long way. I'd hate to see you go home empty-handed now. Uh-oh. Man in the back, John. He wants to give $5 million on track 7. Somebody needs to give $5 million on something. Track 7. 115,000, bidder 498. Now that just ties us, John. That ties us combo H and combo F. Combo F was at the money first. And you're kind of swimming all on your own here. So you need to be a million or 120,000 on 7, John, if you're going to get that done. Guys, any more on 4 and 5? Are you sure? You've been with me a long time. I don't want you to go home and join the Wish I Coulda Shoulda Club. Yes. Number 7. 120,000. Bidder 498. That brings combo H. Combo H is our high money. Combo H is our high money. Bidder 200. Online bidder. Bidder 200. You're out on 7 and 8. You got to go 210. Internet bidder 200. Track 7 and 8. You need to be 210,000. 4 and 5, $1,265,000, $1,270,000. Yep, $265,000, $70,000 there. You're gonna be $1,270,000 way. You're gonna be 65 bid. You're gonna be $1,270,000. Yeah, 65 now, $270,000 way. You're gonna be $1,265,070. 70 now 75. $1,075,000, $1,080,000. Yeah, $1,280,000 there. You're gonna be 80 now, $80,000 down to no $80,000 way. You're gonna be 75 bid. Give me $1,280,000. Yeah, $1,280,000 there. You're gonna be $280,000 way. You're gonna be 75 bid. You want to be $1,280,000. Yeah, $1,280,000 down to no $80,000 way. You're gonna be 75 bid. You want to be $1,280,000. Post a bid, $1,275,504. 504. We'll let you think about it a minute. Yes, ma'am. 210,000 on track 7 and 8. Bidder 200. Bidder 200. John, we got to go 130,000 on 7 to get that broke back up. Combo F. Combo F's our high money. Combo F's our high money. Track 7 and 8 together, bids $210,000. Bidder number 200 holds the bid. 4 and 5, $1,275,000. Bidder 504 holds the bid. Track 1, $300,000. Bidder 509. Track 2, $150,000. Bidder 509. And track 6, $90,000. Bidder 200. Anybody else? Anybody else, guys? Anybody else, guys? Now's the time. Anybody else?
Rusty, Combo F, the board is correct, and we have made a sale. We have sold. I want to thank everybody on behalf of the Higgins family, the Haldeman Club. You did a wonderful job, and I want to compliment the audience today and the paying attention, the asking of the crowd and questions, and being here and being courteous to all of us. But the board speaks for itself. Rusty did a super job of calling bids, and Combo F is the final. And thanks, everybody. High bidders, give us just a moment. Come on forward, and we'll get some contracts out. That would be bidder number 200, 504, 509, 200, and we'll get you all taken care of. Again, thank you very much. We appreciate everybody being here. And on behalf of the Haldeman organization, my name is John Kramer. Thank you.